Today we have a special vlog. I am in Pakistan. The city I'm in is Karachi. It's one of the cities that we actually live in, but originally, a lot of people do ask me where I'm from in Pakistan. Well, I'm originally from the north of Pakistan, which is in Cadbury. But a lot of my family live in Karachi. They've been here for many, many years. It's a very busy city. Approximately 20 million people live in Karachi. A very dense city, very busy, a lot of traffic, but I love coming to Karachi. It's a beautiful city, a lot of culture, and of course, I love visiting my family. My grandma lives here also. I like to visit at least once a year to go and see her and my family. Well, anyway, in today's vlog, I'm going to go visit some body shops. Well, that's my industry, and obviously that's what I do, and I've done all my life. So I like to see how the culture of body shops and garages are in Pakistan. And I know there's very talented technicians here. So I'm going to go speak to them, see their work, and see what kind of techniques they use to customize or even repair cars. So I'm going to go with my cousins, and we're going to go visit a certain area in Karachi where they have a line of body shops and mechanic garages, and we're going to go check them out and see what they're all about. But anyway, the weather's very nice. It's January, and I'm sure in England right now, I've heard there's a lot of snow, probably about 12 to 15 inches of snow, especially in Bradford and around Yorkshire, and it's very cold, -8 temperature, and here, looking at beautiful weather, roughly about 25 degrees. I've got my t-shirt on, and I've got my sandals on as well, and I'm still feeling hot. If anything, I wish I could take my t-shirt off, even that will do. But anyway, it is hot. I'm going to drink some water, and one of my cousins has just turned up now, so come here, fam, come on. Hello. He actually used to live in England with my uncle's son, and now he's come back to live in Pakistan. Big property tycoon, big businessman. Well, actually running businesses runs in my family, and he loves it here, and he's going to take me around today with my other cousins. One of them is behind the camera, which I'll show you later on, and one is sat in the car, who's actually from America. And we've got a car here, we've got a 4x4, which we're going to be travelling in, because you do need a 4x4 in Pakistan, and also you do need a scooter, right, to get through all the traffic. But anyway, let's get into the car and head towards the garage. Come to an area where they do repairs on vehicles. As you can see, it's a little bit run down, but some parts of Pakistan are like this, but not all of Pakistan is like this. Pakistan is a beautiful country. Obviously this is an industrial area, so it's going to be a little bit rough. The road's a little bit rough as well, so I think I've got the wrong footwear. I don't have my steel toe caps on. But I've just come across Enkahnz Autos. Well, it's not Enkahnz, of course it's not. It's Enkahnz Autos, that's what it says in Urdu. And these guys here do panel beating, painting. As you can see, you've got young lads here. They're probably about 15 years old, probably younger. As you can see, they stripped this car down. I think it's a Daihatsu Parade. Let's go have a look at what they're doing. The car was all damaged, so he's just repairing all the car. And as you can see, the health and safety is, well, I don't think there is any health and safety here. He doesn't have a mask on, no gloves, but still doing the job. And he's probably been doing it for a very long time. But let's go. Right, so we've got Adnan here, Adnan boy. How are you doing? Good. He can speak English as well, which is great. Right, who's going to repair this car? This car, ये scrap याद जाएगी या आप बनाएंगे? ये बनाएंगे. अच्छा. So this car is actually going to be repaired and be put back on the road. You can see the roof is all caved in. इस गाड़ी को क्या हुआ था फिर ये कैसे कुछ आदमी जिंदा था या मर गया था? बच गया था? तो क्या हुआ था इसको? ट्रक में मारी थी गाड़ी. Truck ने. So this car got hit by a truck. You can see the extent of damage. The roof's all caved in, the front end's all gone, chassis are all bent. So इसको क्या करोगे फिर इसको? इसमें आदमी के गाड़ी काट के लगाएंगे. अच्छा. So he's saying they're going to chop the car up. अच्छी काट के लगाएंगे इसको. So they're going to chop front end of the car, put a new front end on from another car, and same with the roof as well. So they'll probably cut it off from the joint of the pillars and put a new roof on it, as you can see. The interior, quite nice. Looks like a good model, fully loaded. Luckily, the person who had an accident in the car with the truck survived, luckily. Now, these guys are going to put this car on the road. Now, let me ask him. He's got the... तकरीबन कितना खर्चा होगा रिपेयर करने के लिए? तकरीबन 13 lakh रुपए. And Irfan, you are very good with numbers. How much is 13 lakh pounds?
Maybe it's even 4,000.
4,000 pounds? All done?
All done,
That's cheap. I think it'll probably be worth me sending my cars to Pakistan in a container, repairing them and bringing them back to England. It'll work out cheaper. Well, that's a good. That including part, Sad?
ये सब कोई complete.
Complete with the parts, panelled up and painted as well. £4,000. Now that's a cheap job, but obviously it's a very skilled job. So he's been doing the job for 22 years, and you said you were
Starting at 10 years.
32 years? He started at 10 years old. 10 साल पे maybe ये काम करता हूँ इतना नहीं डेंटिंग इस लेवल का लेकिन डेंटिंग का काम करता हूँ बॉडी किट का काम पेंटिंग का करता हूँ लेकिन ये तो this is a very skillful job. Okay, so now he showed me a few cars that he's done that he's put on TikTok. You can see this car, it's all flattened from the roof, and they've repaired this car. It's a Toyota Avensis, I think, or a Corolla, but a brand new one. Yeah, that got repaired. दूसरी वीडियो का थी ये वाली. So this is ये कौन सी थी? We got a Land Cruiser, Toyota Land Cruiser here. Unfortunately, this car smashed into a cow and it damaged all the front end, and now they've repaired all that. So that's some of the cars that they've repaired. And they've got a car that they're repairing over here now. You can see they put a door skin on there as well. All this sill section being replaced as well, and it's using oxyacetylene to weld it all on. Yeah. But they're going to look at the interior. No interior in there at all. And they're going to get this car back on the road. Right, let's look for some painters. Okay, Mr. Farhan. क्या हाल है भाई? ठीक हो? आपने क्या पुटीन लगाई है?
कोटिंग लगा के अस्तर मारा गया इसको.
अच्छा. अब अस्तर क्या है? प्राइमर? प्राइमर.
फ्लेम हमारा और फ्लेम के बाद फिर इसको डिग्रीजन लगेगा.
अच्छा.
फिर जाके ये पेंट.
अच्छा, तो पूरी गाड़ी रंग करोगे ऐसे पीछे से?
ये साइड.
Yeah. So the whole back bumper is being repaired. As you can see, they're using newspapers, very obviously cost efficient. This door was all damaged, it was all caved in, and he said he's panel beaten it out and filled it, primed it, and the whole door's really painted as well. You can see they've done quite a nice job. Some design to the yeah. Yeah, right, let me feel it.
ये रफ होगा, सेंडिंग होगी इसकी. अभी
Nice, very nice job.
सेंडिंग होगी बिल्कुल.
Well, as you can see, what I'm trying to show you is difference in cultures. We do have professional body shops here in Pakistan. I just went to a Kia dealership. We weren't allowed to film, unfortunately, but they do have spray booths there. They've got professional technicians, they've got bays and all health and safety. But I'm just showing you the different side of, you can say, the backstreet garages. So these are the kind of backstreet garages where they do repairs, but these guys are extremely talented and skilled. As you can see, they don't really have much tools to do the work, and they use newspapers to mask the car up. Then they've got spray guns over here. So this is his workshop. So you've got a compressor here. So I'm sure when that turns on, it's very loud. And then you've got spray guns. This is where he mixes all the paint. This is a spray gun. It's definitely not a DeVille this. This is an F75 Vogue. This is made in Pakistan, by the way. इसमें रंग है इसमें? थिनर है. अच्छा. तो ये इसके साथ क्या बेस लगाते हो?
पाइप में लगाते हैं उसके बाद.
नहीं, ये इसमें क्या, इसमें रंग लेकर सब कुछ इसमें प्राइमर बेस लेकर प्राइमर इसमें
रंग होता है और लेकर
दोनों. So this is base coat gun, and also it's clear coat lacquer gun. So the painters that are out there watching this, they'll have more understanding. So basically, you put the colour on with this, then he washes it out, then he uses a clear coat to to use the same spray gun. And in the UK, we have different guns for base coat and clear coat lacquer. So that's that. And then you've got a primer gun here. They're not clean. Obviously, they need to be. That's got like a couple of mil of primer on there. That's not being washed and cleaned. But this is his body filler. His body filler is Glosso fast body filler, beige colour. So this is the colour I've always think in Pakistan they use beige colour body filler, and this is probably like U-Pol or 3M or a very high profile body filler like we use in the UK. Yes, that's the number one job. Number one. Well, I might start selling this in the UK, especially to all the Pakistani painters that are very familiar with it. So this is the body filler, and इसमें hardware भी डालते हो. ये साथ आता है. Let me smell it. Oh, I missed that smell. Lovely smell. तो ये रंग कहाँ से आता है?
ये रंग ये बराबर में है.
Oh, so they go to the paint shop to mix the paint. They don't mix it in-house like we do in the UK. Well, some garages, obviously, they're all different type of garages in the UK as well. You can have garages that use separate paint shops to go get a sample and bring the paint and paint it on the car, or some body shops do have an in-house paint scheme. We've got a Toyota Corolla here, and you should be all familiar with Toyota Corolla because I've got a Toyota Corolla, a classic with 1980 model. Arfan, what model is this? 84. 84, so mine's older. You can see it's all been prepped to paint. It's all had the body filler on there, and then red type of filler on there for all the pinholes. It seems quite cultural here to strip the whole car down and do the paint work from inside the body as well. So you can see all the bonnet has been repaired, bumpers have been lined up as well, cars fully stripped down. This car's going to get fully painted and brilliant. I mean, like I said, there's no health and safety here at all. Let's go show you some other cars. Arslan here, named after my nephew Arslan. Not as tall as him. He's 18 years old and he's a panel beater. Come, so here, try something. Acha, he's quite. Acha, welding at the end. He's quite good, quite skilled. As you can see, we've got young talent here in Pakistan. Problem in the UK is the youngsters do not want to go into the motor trade. Well, not as many as they used to when I was an apprentice. Now they want to do easy work, like become YouTubers, invest in Bitcoin. I don't know, some easy form of job. But this job is very hands-on, very tiring, very physical as well. And in Pakistan, we do see a lot of youngsters, and you can see just around there on the motorbike, we've got two young kids working on a motorbike on the side of the road. A lot of youngsters working on cars, motorbikes, and here's a young kid, Aslam, 18 years old, who's worked on this car. This is a Jeep. And Jeep 1982 model. Okay, so they've changed the front two wings, they've put the bonnet on, they've panel beat all the doors, filled them all, and it's going to be ready to paint. They put the bar on as well. They put the bar on, the anti-roll bar inside, as you can see. It's all going to get renovated, and hopefully when this vlog's out, we've got the finished product of some of these cars that I'm showing you. But like I said, this is just one area in Karachi where they repair cars. You see there's a lot of hustle and bustle in this city. Of course, 20 million people live here, and it is very busy. But like I said here, there's many body shops, many painters, mechanics. They all do a fantastic job, very skilled, because the tools that they use are like literally, they probably make most of the tools as well. One thing I'm quite sad about is the health and safety. They do need to take care of it a little bit because health is wealth. So he works in his sandals, mask lagate ho ya kuch, all these flies flying around on top of our head in these environments. And in the UK, obviously, we've got to have air conditioning, heating, and make sure everything's spick and span for our employees. Of course, rightly so. That's what we're used to. But like I said, if these guys can work in these conditions, just imagine what they can do if they came to the UK. Right, so we've got some lads here, we've got a painter over there who's smiling. As you can see, they're working among all the rubbish as well. I mean, this is quite a terrible condition, but like I said, unfortunately, in some places in Pakistan, there's a lot of poverty. People don't have choices, but they have to work in these environments. And we should be grateful for what we have. As you can see, in these environments, these guys are working. There's a lot of pollution here, a lot of cars going back and forward. It's very hot as well. I mean, it's winter, and it's 25 to 30 degrees for me, which is hot. For these guys, it's winter. But just imagine in summer days when it's probably about 40 to 50 degrees, these guys do work outside. गर्मियों में किधर काम करते हो? इधर ही. As the brother saying over there, बाहर ही काम करते हो? गर्मियों में? Bismillah. Well, in summer it gets to above 40 degrees and these guys work outside in the intense heat, rubbing down, putting all the body filler on. But you've got to give them credit. You have to give them credit. Brilliant. Right, so you can see new ceiling there. Let's go around here. This is a Toyota Corolla 2005 model. This is brother Abid and painter हो. So कितने साल से ये काम कर रहे हो आप? He's 35 साल. So he's doing it for 35 years, painting, in working outside, and like I said, in this environment. And he's just इधर क्या डाला है? Polyx. अच्छा. तो ये फाइनल फिनिश है प्राइमर से पहले. अच्छा अच्छा. तो ये जो छोटे छोटे सुराख होते हैं उसमें वो डाल देते हैं आप, तो फिर वो रगड़ करके फिल करते हैं. May Allah bless him and make it easy for all these guys in Pakistan. It's very difficult, but this is what they're used to. And England जाना है भाई. He's ready to come to England. Hopefully we might see him there. But anyway, we've got primer over here, priming here. This guy's rubbing down. So you put body filler on here. Nice, good job. क्या उम्र है तुम्हारी? He's 18 years old. Brilliant. I mean, right, we've got another one here. Anyway, thank you, bye. Shukriya. Shukriya, bye. Right, we've got another. Thank you, bye. Thank you very much. So this guy's offering me tea as well. You probably. He's struggling, you know, financially, but I mean, the hospitality in Pakistan is brilliant. He's offering me tea while he's working away. But I should have offered him some water or something, but he's offering me. So I've got painter over here, outside on the road, painting. Well, it's actually primering now, but this is a primer. He's got a nice skill to his hand. Maybe I might have a go. Well, that wasn't a good start, was it? Right, okay, without a mask, without any paint overalls, no health and safety, no steel toe cap, I'm going to try to put some primer on this door. I think he's quite impressed. Good. After. Bilkul okay. Okay, good. Right, okay, so that's the primer. It's the rank up, okay. Right, okay, so this car's getting painted, so hopefully it'll be painted in a few days' time. I might take his number and just get the B-roll off him when the car's complete. But yeah, so this is the kind of environment that these lads work in, but they are better environments. We've got compressors running outside in the street, compressor painting on the middle of the road. Right, so it's prayer time now. As you can hear the call to pray in the background. Pakistan is a Muslim country, so we do have many Hindus live here, Christians live here, Buddhists live here, and but it's a dominantly a Muslim country. When it's time for prayer, you do hear the call of prayer. Like if you go to Dubai or the Middle East anywhere, in countries like that, you hear the call to prayer. So after prayer, we'll continue going around a couple of the garages. I've just stopped at another place as well, but I'm just gonna pray and then come back and continue the vlog. Now we've prayed, as you can see, we've got people walking on the streets selling fresh fruits, fresh organic fruits. Okay, so as you can see, come to another body shop, and we've got a goat just tied to a car. Bless it. Hopefully they're not going to eat this and it's a pet. There's another one tied to the back wheel. The dog sat on the floor, having a nice shower. And if you come over here, we've got a baby one there as well. So yeah, like in some, well, I don't think in any body shop in the UK we have animals, but I'm sure there's a few rats that run around in the UK because there is a lot of rats in the UK. But you don't have a cat or a dog there, but these guys have got a few goats. I'm not sure if they're going to eat them or they're pets. But anyway, let's go to the car. You've got a car here, Honda Civic. It's chained to the floor. Now I presume the reason they've done this is because they're going to be jigging the front end of the car. It's probably bent, twisted, but they've tied it from the back, so when they pull it from the front, it holds it in place, right? And we've got an issue over here as well. And unfortunately the electric has gone off, the main electric. These are probably run on generators. So the painters told me that the electric's gone off, so they can't turn on the lights in the spray booth. Now they've got an outdoor spray booth. Now this is the first backstreet garage that I've come across that has a spray booth. When I went into Kia, the dealership, they had a very nice spray booth. But anyway, these are quite impressive. These guys, probably their prices are a little bit more compared to the other ones. But anyway, this car's getting all jigged. As you can see, it's a similar procedure like the other garages, all stripped down. And you can see you've got a dozer on the front. Well, I can't close this door. Come over, you've got to be careful because I've got slippers on. I nearly slipped on some spiky metal, and I don't want to be doing that because I don't think I've had my tetanus jab, so I've got to be careful. They've got a dozer at the front, and they're pulling the front end of the car. So this is a Honda. Let's go over here. Auntie bhai, क्या करते हो? इधर आओ भाई. तुम पेंटर का काम करते हो? This kid's a painter. उम्र क्या है तुम्हारी? He's 15 years old. स्कूल नहीं जाते हो? क्यों? काम करते हो, स्कूल बंद कर दिया तुमने. ये कितना अर्सा हो गया तुम्हें? 2 साल. He said he doesn't go to school, he needs to work, and he's been working for about 2 years now, since 13 years old, and now he's 15. So कौन सा काम करते हो तुम? अच्छा, कुछ काम तुमने इधर किया है? कौन सा इधर दिखाओ मुझे. हाँ?
ये रगाई करते हैं, रगाई करते हैं.
Ah, the ragaई करते हो. So he's prepped this car. He said I've prepped all this car, and the painters put the paint on, but he's only 15 years old now. He reminds me of me. Maybe जब ये काम शुरू किया था ना, मैं 14 साल का था. तो अब माशाल्लाह मेरा अपना बिजनेस है. एक दिन अल्लाह तुम्हें भी देगा. काम करना और इंशाल्लाह तुम्हारा भी बहुत बड़ा गराज होगा. याद रखना. ठीक है, नाम क्या है तुम्हारा? Muhammad Ali Hassan. Good boy. So I told Muhammad Ali Hassan I started at a very similar age when I was 14, and I just praised him. I said keep working hard and hopefully God will bless you with a big garage with a lot of workers. And I remember my grandma saying that to me once, God bless her soul. My grandma used to live with us in the UK, and I used to fix cars in my back garden, and I was 15 years old, and my grandma always used to pray for me that may God give me a garage one day with lots of workers. And I never thought much of it at that time, and obviously years have gone by and God has blessed me with a big garage and a lot of workers. And so the power of prayer is obviously very strong. So, you know, all the elders that pray for you and bless you, and all the people that you meet in the walks of life that pray for you, take it for granted because prayers do come true. And anyway, moving on. This is a very nice paint job. ये रंग हो गई गाड़ी. किसने की ये रंग? उस्ताद का है भाई. ये आपने रंग किए. So it's nice paint job. They use newspapers to mask the cars up, and they painted it. I don't think this car even needs a polish, but they've got a spray booth. इसमें क्या है? गाड़ी है. Color मार दिया है. So we can't go in there because they've already painted the car, and it's just drying. And as you can see, he's mixing some filler up here on this front grille, and he's putting body filler on there now. इधर आओ. आ जी भाई, so painters here now. Come on then. Oh, the electric's on. Light नहीं है. Oh no, I don't think the electric's on. So anyway, come on. Light is on, right? Light though.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we don't have the light in the spray booth, but it's quite a good spray booth.
ये पेंट बूथ
किसने किया?
ये हमने किए.
आपने?
ये हमारा बूथ है.
Booth बहुत अच्छा है जी. This is quite a good spray booth. It's got filters, it's got ground filters. Well, it doesn't have a filter, unfortunately, it's missing. But obviously, it takes the overspray direct out into the open. Well, realistically, they should have a filter, but they've got a filter at the top. That's to obviously when the air comes down, that protects all the dust, so they definitely do need that. So like I said, the health and safety and the regulations aren't really correctly followed in Pakistan. Well, especially in the backstreet garages, but in the main dealerships they are. But he's just painted this car fully, and by looking at what I can see, he's done a very nice job. Obviously it isn't a spray booth, there's not much dust in it, and it doesn't need much of a polish. And this young kid over here, tum bhi aise kaam kar sakte ho. Really inspired by this young kid. He's a hard-working kid, and hopefully one day he's going to do something really good. Muhammad Ali Hassan is going to show us around. Right, we've got, like you see, we've got the goat tied up to the car. It's getting a little bit dark now, so we will be heading off because I've got dinner with my cousins because I'll be leaving tomorrow. So anyway, this is the simple lifestyle of the car industry, or part of the car industry in Pakistan. And it's a big market, there's a lot of cars on the road, especially in Karachi. But this is a culture where the skill is very high, but unfortunately they don't really follow regulations because the country obviously is in a little bit of a turmoil for political reasons. And I hope this country does prosper because there's very talented people here from all walks of industry. And like I said, the youth has a lot of skill and a lot of talent, but they just need that opportunity, and you can see they work at a very young age, and they do create some talented technicians. Anyway, God bless the country, God bless the people, and anyway, this is a little insight of car body shops in Pakistan. Okay, so it's another day in Karachi and we're gonna go check out some other body shops, hopefully some better ones than we've seen yesterday. But right, so we're just on our way to an area called Defence, which is a little bit more high profile, and I've been told that they work on some bigger cars, so we're going to check them out. I've got my cousins with me today. We've got Zakir, say hello to Zakir everybody, and my cousin Shajil. You've seen this guy before when he got married. Was it last year? How's married life?
Going good.
Good? Well anyway, God's blessed him with a baby girl as well. And yeah, so Karachi, busy, and we're just going to head to the body shop now, and then we'll catch up when we get there. Right, we come to another area of body shops. As you can see, they're small shops, not like the usual body shop that you probably see in the UK, but there are body shops like that here in Pakistan. But I like to go to the nitty-gritty in the back streets and see the grind going on. I've got Muhammad Zahul here that's working on a pickup, and he's repaired all this panel. This is actually
ये एक्सीडेंट थी, हमने इसके ऊपर कोलिगेट लगा के फिर स्टार्ट किया था ना।
इसमें पूरा पीस गया था,
ये उसी को बनाया था।
So he's filled all this rear quarter panel. It was damaged in an accident. He's filled it all, he's primed it, and now he's flattening it down. कौन सा नंबर यूज कर रहे हो? 800 का 80 नंबर 80 80. So ये primer नहीं लगाया है फिलहाल. Sorry, so he's using 80 grit. Then he's going to put primer on this panel and paint the whole. ये पूरी गाड़ी रंग करोगे? Right, let's check it out. See all the car again, all stripped down. ये अंदर से क्यों निकालते हो?
ये अंदर से पूरी तक डैमेज थी।
Oh, so the roof was damaged. So ये सीट क्यों निकालते हो फिर?
खराब नहीं हो जाए।
Okay, so now I found out the reason they stripped the whole car down is so they don't damage the interior. Well, smart move. Obviously, their working techniques are quite rough, so there's a high chance that they can probably damage other panels that they're not working on. So the best thing to do is strip it all down and put it away. That's what he's doing. You can see all the cars being repaired. इसके फेसलिफ्ट किया है, ये वही मॉडल है?
वही मॉडल है, ये सामान्य मॉडल है।
अच्छा, तो फेसलिफ्ट भी करते हो?
जी फेसलिफ्ट भी करते हैं।
अच्छा, तो नया पुराना मॉडल हो तो उसको फेसलिफ्ट। अच्छा, so this is not a facelift, but they can facelift these cars. So this car's gonna have a full respray. इसका रंग कौन सा होगा? सफेद ही? So it's gonna go all white. So रंग आप करेंगे? Right, okay. So he's painting all white, and yeah, so you can see they're all working on the streets. You got a bumper here. Oh, look at this. This is something that I like, the spoiler. You've got a fiber guide?
जी ये फाइबर का है।
So fiber guide, ये पाकिस्तान में बना हुआ है?
ये पाकिस्तान में बना हुआ है, बाहर जाता है।
अच्छा, ये बाहर जाता है? किधर?
नीचे चला गया, अमेरिका चला गया।
अच्छा, but this spoiler is made in Pakistan, and it gets shipped around the world. He said it goes to Malaysia, India, etc. So yeah, I mean, it'll be nice to see a a company that makes fiberglass body kits, but I don't have time to do that. Maybe on another vlog. और कुछ मुझे दिखाएं क्या कर रहे हो?
अभी ये मैकेनिकल का काम है।
अच्छा, so we've got mechanics going here, young kids, mechanics. So this is a street which is full of garages, as you can see. They've got mechanics here, other body shops, people working on motorbikes and cars. And yeah, you can see over here, that says Russia. No, I thought it said Russia, but actually it's painting and mechanical work. So you can see all their signs. Russia? Russia?
जी जी गोसिया।
Yeah, ये आपके garage है?
जी जी
तो Russia का क्या मतलब है?
गोसिया वर्कशॉप का नाम है।
Russia workshop का नाम है। So you can see the denting, painting and mechanical work. And you've got Gazi Autos there as well. Many car garages around this area. कितने साल हो गए इस काम में?
तकरीबन 17 साल।
17 साल। So you've got 17 years on this job. तो क्या उम्र थी आप शुरू किए थे इस काम को?
15 साल।
15 साल से. It's a standard age. That's what I started at 15 years old. The kid that we met in the previous garage, he was 14 and he just started working. Got mechanics over here. ये क्या ये mechanic है या वैसे?
मैकेनिक है, बच्चे काम कर रहे हैं, सफाई कर रहे हैं।
ये mechanic है. तो इसकी क्या उम्र है?
17 साल का।
ये 17 साल और इसकी
ये 20 साल के।
20 साल. So you can see he's got his Pakistani clothes on. So have I today actually. I thought it's Friday, so I went to the prayers and I thought I'd wear my Pakistani attire. And you can see this kid over here, he's full of oil and no steel toe cap. इधर कोई gloves सब नहीं पहनते भाई? Boot shoot.
पाकिस्तान ऐसे ही आज़ाद।
Acha, he said Pakistan is just free from everything, free from any health and safety restrictions here. So just do what you want. But I don't know, it's still going strong. चलो एहतियात करा करो ना, जरा एहतियात अच्छी होती है. इसमें क्या कर रहे हो?
वो बनने के लिए आया हुआ है।
तो ये शॉपिंग है?
जी जी।
We got shopping here.
पूरा गैस पेंट है।
Pura dent pen. So all these are going to be restored and brought back to life. When you look at this, I don't think a scrapyard in the UK would even accept this, but these guys are going to bring this car back on the road. On the way here, I've seen a beautiful Toyota Corolla that was restored, and I've got one of them as well. It was a 1980 Toyota Corolla, painted with silver, with nice wide wheels on there, and a lady driving it around. I think it's probably one of our classic cars that she was cruising around in. And like I said to you, they bring everything back to life here. And that car was a beautiful example of a car when it's finished and painted in Pakistan. Unfortunately, my time in Pakistan has come to an end, but what a great experience I've had here. I love coming back to Pakistan, but this time it's been a little bit different because I wanted to share some part of my journey with you guys, and hopefully one day I can become a travel vlogger and share all my journeys with you. But it was nice to see the young people trying to work hard and make a living, especially people working in these environments to make a living. But these guys are very talented, skilled, and hopefully they prosper to become great people and great businessmen. Anyway, don't forget guys, Pakistan is also known for its natural beauty, rich culture and hospitable people. It's also home to many notable landmarks including forts, mosques and archaeological sites. And Pakistan does also have a very rich side to it and a very professional side of body shops as well. Hopefully one day I can share the journey with you, but thank you for watching. I'm heading over to China now to walk the Great Wall of China, and then I'm headed to Dubai, back home to the UK. Stay tuned guys, and I'll see you on next week's vlog.